Hi, good morning. Today I am doing a little experiment with hydrangeas in the sun in Zone 8A in the DFW area in Fort Worth. So I am planting a few different kinds across the front border of my home, and I get a lot of sun, but my trees are growing, so they're starting to cover the area, and I thought I'd try out some of the hydrangeas that advertise that they can be in full sun and see how they do. So let me give you a little tour of the area and then I'll get to work. So on this side of the house, there's my front door, and then I have a planter here because I had a camellia there I planted last year, and it received too much sun and it didn't make it. So it's really sad, and I couldn't decide what to put. I'll show you. I have some trees here that are beginning to cover the area, but they don't quite cover it yet. So in the summer it gets some sun, but not full sun. And in the winter, this area is completely shaded for several months. So I think having something deciduous will be helpful, because if it's deciduous, it doesn't need the sun while it doesn't have leaves, right? So I'm gonna try some hydrangeas. I have these Indian hawthorns here. They look just awful, and excuse the leaves. I need to get the leaves out of my flower bed. I usually leave them to protect things during the winter, because you never know how our DFW winters are gonna be, right? Okay, so this one looks okay. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. This one looks okay. I have three, one there and then one in the back near that geranium. So this one receives some sun because of the roof of my house. So it looks a little better. So I may leave that one. I'm not sure about this second one, if I'm gonna leave it or not. It has a lot of green on it still. I don't know if you can see that very well, hopefully. But this one over here looks just awful. It didn't get enough sun during the winter. And also we got down to 7 degrees, and it didn't really like that in its first winter in my yard. So I think I'm going to try to stick to things that are more cold hardy up here, because this faces north, which is also why it's shaded the whole winter. So on the other side, I'll show you that too. On the other side here, same story. So the front of my house shades this flower bed for a couple feet. And so I think having something deciduous will be better again. So I had this mood ring podocarpus here, and it just looks terrible. I don't know how it's gonna do. I'm thinking about pulling that out, but I thought I would get some hydrangeas, which I placed one here a couple days ago to test it out. So this one that we're testing is called Seaside Serenade, and I'll get a close-up of this. And it says it gets 3 tall and 3 wide, and it says partial shade to partial sun. So I think hopefully it'll be okay, because this side gets more morning sun, but I believe I need to move it over some so I can fit this one that I'm testing. So I'm testing 3 different ones so far. We'll see. It may turn into more. This one is called White Wedding, and it's supposed to get 4 to 6 high by 3 to 5 wide. Full sun, it says. So we'll see how good it does in these conditions. And I was thinking I would put that over here, maybe. I'm not sure. So maybe move that one, the Seaside Serenade, over, and then put the White Wedding over here. And then I'm still not sure what I'm doing in this area either, so I put a planter there for now for some color. But so okay, so I'm going to get these hydrangea planted and see how they do, and I'll keep you guys updated on it because I want to grow them here, and I don't know if our area will allow it, but I'm gonna try. So here we go. So I'm gonna pull out this Indian hawthorn. It shouldn't be terribly difficult because I literally just planted it last year and it looks terrible, so I'm assuming it didn't root in very good probably. So I'm just putting my shovel in and giving it a wiggle. For now, I'm going to put it in this nursery pot to try to rehab it. I'd maybe put it somewhere else. So. I like to use starter fertilizer because I think it gives beneficial fungi and bacteria to help aid in root production, and that's really important when you're first planting. So I gave it about a cup. That's a half a cup, little measuring cup. I'll go ahead and give it an extra dose. And then, oh, I didn't show you this tag. Okay, so this one is a Limelight Hydrangea. It too says full sun. So it says sun, part shade. And then it's supposed to get 6 to 8 tall and wide. Which is why I have placed it at least 3 feet from my house. And then it will go forward 3 feet. I might have to move these boxwood too. So, we'll see. The bottom just fell out. I'll just add more soil to my planting hole because this is it's more shallow now than I thought. And check the height and make sure I have it turned the direction I want. And we just want it to be level with the surface there. And then pack the soil back in around it. And I have heavy clay soil here. I put layers and layers of compost over the years, but there's still clay below this. And whoever lived here before me really liked red lava rocks. So I find those often while I'm digging in the flower beds. And I pull those out because I don't want them. So there's our first hydrangea of the day. Let's get the other ones moved and installed. Okay, I decided I should dig out this podocarpus. It's not doing well, and it's supposed to get huge. So I think I want to give room. I want to give the room to this hydrangea. Move my drip irrigation over. We just had some rain. It's kind of muddy. But I will persevere. I think I'll put that right here. Oh, it's a little close to that boxwood. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. The Seaside Serenade Cape Lookout Hydrangea gets 3 by 3. So I needed at least 1.5 feet from the wall and whatever's in front of it. So, I may just scoot it over a little. That's what I'll do. I'll put it right here. And then it'll give some space between the boxwood. Okay, now, just pull that in. And I literally just planted that, like, I don't know, 2 days ago. Poor thing. I'll try not to move it again this year. No promises, right? Okay. Still very, very loose. So I'm gonna carefully pull this out and move it over. There we go. Again, trying to keep it even with the soil surface. She's in. Take my drip back. At this time, I'm not going to put anything right there. Okay, clay is stuck all over me. Now, so that one gets 3 by 3, so it'll be quite large. That is a banana, which may come back, it may not, but it'll be tall, so it's fine to have that there. Those are some vinca or periwinkle, whichever you want to call it. I don't think they're going to return this year. I have had them return in the past, though. Okay, so this next one, so this, there's a bulb here, and it's a giant elephant ears. So that'll probably return. It feels pretty firm still. We didn't get very cold. We only got down to 7 here. So let's see. More periwinkle or vinca, whichever you want to call it. Okay, so I want to give this some space. It is 4 to 6 high, 3 to 5 wide, which is 3 to 5 is a big difference. 3 is like this, but 5 is huge. So I think I'll put it about right here. Get my auger. Oh, it's going to be too close to the wall. If I put it further over towards the corner. See, the thing is, I've got bulbs everywhere too. So I have summer bulbs that are beginning to come up. And then obviously I have spring bulbs blooming now. Oh, let's see. It might look cool with a hydrangea and elephant ears coming out of it. It seems like that's what's gonna happen. So let me pull this. I just planted this the other day too. Okay, so I'm gonna move this over, and I think that's. I feel like I should put it right here where this is. So I'm going to put it here. Let's just do it. Stop thinking so much about it, right? Can you guys even see me? I'm gonna move my camera. Here we go. Oh, it's gonna be so close to that boxwood though. I'm torn. Where should I put it, you guys? I wish my flower beds were bigger, you know? I'm just gonna go for it. See that gorgeous clay and all the rocks? It's great. Really though, clay is pretty amazing. It holds a lot of nutrients, but it just stays wet, especially in the shade. And then when it does dry out, boy is it hard. All right. a cup of biotone. And I'm going to leave the tags near these so that way when I come out to compare who's thriving and who's maybe not thriving, I can tell you guys, and we can do some sharing of information so we know which hydrangeas do better here in Dallas-Fort Worth area of North Texas, in the USA, of course. Oh Lord, she's heavy. She got a lot of rain. All right. And there should be good irrigation because we have 2 drip emitters right here. If I can get that tag stuck in there going. So, okay, so there you have it. We're comparing the Monrovia Seaside Serenade, the White Wedding Hydrangea by Southern Living, and then on the other side we have the Limelight Hydrangea by Proven Winners. So I'll keep you guys updated, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.